okay, I'm feeling something. I'm doing, and I had got into I talked to somebody about this. I said, yo, you too grown to have a song titled "She on My Dick." Yep. You a whole 40-something-year-old man, and you got a song called "She on My Dick," and you actually in the song saying that.
You almost close to being able to be eligible for AARP? Medicare,
Ross,
senior citizen status.
Ross, old head. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is stupid. It's very disrespectful.
When it got to that song, I just was done. I was done.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I like Rick Ross. But
yeah, no, I'm a fan of Ross too.
Seriously, she on my dick.
Yeah, he tripping. He tripping with that.
That was horrible, man. And these rappers, like, y'all have mothers. Y'all have women in your lives. Y'all have daughters. Like, come on. Get it right. That's not hip-hop. Hip-hop is teaching.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be more disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to get that disrespectful energy. It's supposed to be about the culture. You know what I'm saying? The culture of how you living, how your everyday lifestyle is. You know what I mean? But once again, I gotta say, I don't disagree with Miley Cyrus' statement. Mm-hmm. She went on her Instagram and, you know, released another statement because people was going hard at her on social media. And you know what? I don't want to spark too much of a big deal on this conversation, but that's the problem I have with our people. They back ignorance. Mm-hmm. Now, like, they back in this ignorance, and if I go back to what we started off with, the Kaepernick situation, I got people taking my head off because I said I'm boycotting the NFL. I'm not watching them games. But you actually got people mad at Molly because, number one, I know what they doing because she white. And she said that, but she's saying some truth.
It struck a nerve. The only time you get mad like that is if somebody speak the truth, and the truth hurts. So she struck a nerve. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff I don't agree with her on, but this right here, you know what I mean? Right is right, and wrong is wrong. And she was right on this right here.
Exactly.
You know, she was right on this right here. So she just struck a nerve. Exactly. And she's saying what we've been saying, but because of another color, you know, now it's a problem. We've been saying this for how long? Stop disrespecting the women. Just stop being disrespectful. Grow up. Be a teacher in hip-hop. That's what hip-hop is. Hip-hop is a love. It's a passion. Not no disrespectful. You get high and just want to say whatever the hell you want to say because you got a wide variety of an audience. Yep. You know, you got young people. You know, older people. Just let your music be able to rock without having to be, you know, when they can't play on the radio, they have to, you know, bleep some stuff out because it's too explicit.
Oh yeah.
You know, come on now.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get into today's topic, which is Mother's Day overrated? Do you want to start with your opinion first, or you want me to go?
I'll let you go first.
Yeah. I guess, you know, I have to say it depends on the individual. You know, because I know some people, when I was growing up, you know, they used to go crazy with the Mother's Day thing because they had mothers that said, listen, if you don't get me nothing for Mother's Day, I'm disowning you as a son or a daughter. And I think that's sad that someone can say that to their child and basing it on just one day to help a whole bunch of corporations make money. You know what I'm saying? On that aspect, that's foul. But on another aspect, I think it's good to honor mothers, especially mothers that are mothers. You know what I'm saying? If you understand what I mean by that. Just because you didn't birth the child don't mean you actually being a loving and caring mother. So to those who actually deserve to be honored on that day, yeah. And if they humble about it, yeah, definitely. But you ain't gonna catch me spending thousands of dollars for one day because I know it's a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Hallmark, major come up. You know what I mean? They be promoting this. You know how these holidays are. Soon as Easter over, they in Rite Aid taking those gluey ass Easter bunnies off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? You know them yellow marshmallow looking motherfucking things.
Yeah.
Taking them Jones off the shelf, and they preparing for the fake fucking roses for Mother's Day and the chocolate, the cards, the balloons, all that shit. Soon as Easter over, yo, they prepping for the next holiday. It's big business. It's not even a caring effort. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the restaurants cleaning up.
Yep.
Cleaning up. People waiting hours. You know what I'm saying? They waiting hours, 2-3 hours, just to say Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Well, being a woman and growing up and witnessing things of that sort, what you just said, Ms. 100, kind of turned me off. I'm so glad that I had a mother and a grandmother that wasn't really big on holidays because they knew where they stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't need to be glorified. They didn't need one day to show what they do the other 364 days. It wasn't no pressure on me, but because, I was caught up in back then I was kind of caught up like, well, I have to. It's mandatory. Like, I think I need to, even they don't, they not put no pressure on me. But I see where they coming from now, because now, being a mother of myself, it's another day. Because I'm a mother 365 days out of the year. And if you're going to honor mothers that are mothers, that needs to be noticed 365 days a year.
Yeah.
Okay? So, and it also applies too much pressure on people. Nowadays, times out here is rough for the ones that, that's living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to make ends meet. And you trying to fit in your bills. You trying to fit in, what I'm going to get, because I know it can't be nothing cheap, because that means that they going to think I'm cheap. No, like any other holiday, it just adds too much pressure and stress on one person. Or whoever, siblings, period. It's just too much, and it is a big money-making business when you celebrate holidays. That's why I don't celebrate holidays. It's another day, because it's made up. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, we can go out yourself, Ms. 100 or myself. Lady T can go out and just make up a calendar and say we're going to have these certain days. We're going to make a national holiday and we're going to celebrate it. Yeah. A lot of these holidays are fake. That's gonna be another subject, because I don't want to. That's an hour conversation about Christmas and Easter and all that stuff like that. Valentine's Day, got a problem with all these holidays. So yes, to me, Mother's Day is overrated because it adds too much pressure as far as your pockets. You don't need to go broke to prove your love for your mother. As simple as that. And if she feels as though that because you didn't get enough of it, or you didn't flatten your pockets, there's something wrong with her mentally. Because once you have a child, it ain't about you no more. Let's just say that. When you a mother, it's about that child. 365 days. That's a mini you that you want to make better than you.
Yeah. I was just thinking about, like you said, people pockets getting exhausted and stuff like that over this, Mother's Day thing. What about the dudes out there that's so-called, getting a player thing on, right? They got 3 to 5 women that they juggling, right? They got the baby mom or whatever, got the girlfriend, the girlfriends or whatever. They pockets hurting. Now you gotta get you gotta do something for Mother's Day for all those involved. Plus his own mom. You know what I'm saying? So the shit gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you have certain dudes, they disappear. Then the chick be like, hey, where this nigga at? I can't find him. It's every Mother's Day. I can't find them. Like, it's foul, yo. You know what I'm saying? And going back to what you said, Lady T, it puts pressure. You know, it puts pressure on people to spend money. Right. And then my thing is, you really don't have to spend money to do something special for somebody. If it's genuinely coming from the heart. You know what I mean? So
I can name some things. Yeah. I can name some things that will help you out with this Mother's Day coming up, which is next Sunday. You know, for those out there that celebrate it. The motherly duties. She don't have to cook. She don't have to wash the clothes. She don't have to do the house cleaning. Dads out there, husbands out there, boyfriends, you could just clean the house for her. Make sure the laundry is done. Make sure dinner is cooked. And the kids are, you know, ready for school on Monday. She just could just lay back, kick her feet up, and relax. And you just pretty much wear her shoes for the day. If that's what you want to do. But you gotta go to the most expensive restaurant, or you have to get in the most expensive flowers or expensive jewelry. Come on now, that's shoes, material things. But I tell you this much. Yeah, you can hold that up. You can say, this is what I got. But what you will always remember is you was able to relax. You didn't have to do those mother duties for that day. And that's more relaxing than anything. That's a peace of mind. You can go in your room. You can have a nice bottle of wine or a virgin daiquiri, whatever suits your purpose. You are having time to yourself, a peace of mind, or you may want to go out with your girls. Mm-hmm. But you're actually just relaxing for that day, which you normally don't get to do. You know?
Yeah.
That's why, to me, it's overrated.
Yeah.
You know?
Because the things that you just mentioned, that ain't what's happening. Yeah. And they ain't the things that people requesting. Right. You know what I mean? But we stated on a couple of episodes back where people follow tradition. Yeah. You know, you follow these old traditions, and these traditions ain't worth shit. You know what I mean? It don't mean nothing. You know what I mean?
Well, also too, a lot of women out here not worthy to be celebrated on that day either. If they do celebrate it, you know, because I stated some things of what a normal household would be doing, you know, on a Sunday, which is that dinner on, clothes washed, you know, kids getting ready for school the next day. But you have a lot of women out here that has lost themselves. They ain't even mothers. They're in competition with their children. And that's a problem. And I've noticed that a lot, more than anything. And I have a problem with that. You know, coming up, it was totally different. It was a system. And that's why I have a system in place with mine. But a lot of women out here are not even in their stand to be even considered or nominated for a Mother's Day.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yo, you know what? What would you think that percentage would be?
78%.
Dang, that's a high number.
78%.
That's a high number.
Because you got a lot of them out here want to be seen with this new twerking shit, and they got the babies holding the phone, videotaping them, which is sad. And then you got a lot of them out here got their babies in Pampers twerking and shit like that. And I'm getting upset because it's just too much. That percentage is too high. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of homes are broken because of the ignorant shit that's going on here. And people need to stop being followers and start being leaders, positive leaders, because our children are our future. So that's why I said a lot of mothers don't need to be nominated or even considered a mother, because they done lost their way. They think this having a baby is a fucking play toy. Babies are not toys. You know, they're not something that you just, they cute for that moment. They grow up. You got to teach them. Because without a teacher, they drift off. They won't know no better. You know, and a lot of women out here just having babies just to keep a man, or just to say they got a baby, or I don't know what's going on. It's like an epidemic. Like, I got a baby. I'm a mother now. Celebrate me on Mother's Day. It's not a joke. Shit is real out here to be a parent.
Yo, it's not a joke. And, you know, to piggyback on something you said about these women just having babies. and not being there, not taking it serious. You know,